is Paul LaPlante. Stationed next to him in car number 08, he is from Vernon, Joey Allegro Jr.
The 07 starts next, Justin Albanaz from Rehoboth, Mass. in the Island International car, and Teddy Hodgson in the number 55.
And then in our final row from East Haven in car number 81X, Josh Zentak, and he is joined by car number 4, that is Zachary Leone, in the Leone's Landscaping and Construction, an F&G construction car. And the lights are still on the pace car, so we'll have at least one more dress rehearsal lap before we get to serious business with Kyle James, who looked pretty awesome in his qualifying round today, going against Corey Berry. Corey Berry said they completely changed the setup of the car, and he really likes what they did. So he has a setup that is drivable for him, and he will try to get the jump. In the second row, Troy Tallman has been very successful at Thompson this year in his Steve McCarthy-owned machine, and Mike Christopher next door. And Pete, we are ready to fire him up.
They get ready to come to the green as the pace car pulls off, and the double green flags are in the air. We are underway, and right to the front goes Kyle James in that number 16.
Trying to stay with him is Troy Tallman in the 3 car. Todd Owen making a tough move early on as he tries to get underneath Corey Berry. And here is Tallman to take the lead away from James.
Yeah, drives right down underneath, but slides way up the racetrack, leaves the bottom open for James, but James doesn't have the ponies to get alongside, and therefore Tallman will lead him down into turn 1.
Keller Farms doesn't have enough ponies to get Troy Tallman as he went up in the Raisinets and was able to get the advantage. Mike Christopher in a battle with Todd Owen, and now Owen gets a little sideways. That car wiggles around, and that enables Keith Rocco to ride on his back bumper.
Yeah, Owen, right front tire got into the Nerf bar of Christopher, and that sent him sideways. Boy, he did a great job to save that. That was, we'll call that a Tuukka Rask save right there.
Not in Game 7. Now here is Keith Rocco trying to get underneath tenacious Todd Owen, and we have a problem as the yellow flag is out, and the 07 of Justin Albanaz is on the grass, but more serious trouble on the track as the 47 of Tim Jordan, and one more.
LEI Corporation.
Guys, let's throw it back to you. It looks like we're ready to go green.
I think John is a little upset too that he's a Bruins fan, and he was a little upset over the events of Wednesday night.
Been a bad week for him.
Yes. Right now, it's been a good 3 laps for Troy Tallman. Let's see what kind of getaway he gets. A good one. Now Kyle James trying to stay with him, and James getting a friendly shove from Mike Christopher Jr.
Yeah, but it wasn't enough to get him up alongside Troy Tallman. Tallman will lead by 3 lengths off the second turn and down the backstretch. James right there, but Christopher is looking him over.
And Christopher almost made a dive bomb move against a 16 car, decides to wait. Todd Owen is behind him, and here is point leader Keith Rocco. He has already moved into the top 5.
Yeah, they running nose to tail, 2nd through 6th down the backstretch. Again, Christopher gives a friendly bump to the back of Kyle James going into turn number 3, but does not decide to pull along. We'll just follow him down the front stretch.
Now there's room for Mike Christopher down low as he finds an alley against James, but is not quick enough to make it work, and he leaves himself vulnerable to Todd Owen.
Yeah, boy, he just got back to the top of the racetrack in time because Todd Owen was right there. Todd Owen may have even had to lift ever so slightly to let Christopher get back in line up on that top side of the racetrack, and again, they run nose to tail down through the first and second turn.
And look who's joined the top pack of cars, the 35 of Andrew Moeller. He is now in 6th. Mike Christopher goes high in turns 3 and 4, and Owen decides not to dart underneath him. Let's see what the strategy is in turn 1. Here comes Owen as he cannonballs his way underneath Mike Christopher, and Christopher is able to shrug him off.
Yeah, Christopher again gets a great launch out of turn 2 and is able to pull him down the backstretch as Christopher still with his eyes on the back bumper of Kyle James. He's looking for some room to get up alongside and challenge for that second spot.
And now Christopher goes down low trying to get some light from the inside room, but it does not happen for him. Now moving up to join the elite group is Ronnie Williams in car number 70. So there are 7 cars in the top pack, led by Troy Tallman, looking for his second Thompson win. The Tallman family has been a staple at Thompson for many years. Now here comes Christopher, went up high to get momentum, tries to go down low to get a pass, and Keith Rocco comes out of nowhere to blow his way into fourth.
Yeah, he tried it on Todd Owen, but Todd Owen wouldn't have any of it and protected that outside and wouldn't allow Christopher to get by and slide up in front of him. So Owen holds the position. That is fourth right now as he heads down the backstretch.
Christopher has a good run. He got it in the middle of the backstretch, and here he comes as he tries to slingshot his way underneath Kyle James. It looks like he will pull it off by about a breadcrumb. Mike Christopher moves into second.
Boy, and he almost gets into James, too, as he works the bottom. And while the bottom's open, Todd Owen is taking a look down underneath James to try and take that third spot away. James stays hooked to the back bumper of Mike Christopher as they go across the line. Boy, they're all ganging up on Todd Owen right now. Rocco right behind him, and here comes Andrew Muller.
He made a pretty aggressive move on Rocco. Wasn't able to make it click. Here comes Williams underneath Muller. Here comes Rocco underneath Owen. So a lot of upward mobility, and Owen is able to hold off Rocco, but Williams makes a move against Andrew Muller.
Yeah, that's the second time that Owen has shut down that patented move by Rocco, where he ducks to the bottom and expects to drift up in front, but Owen holds his line, and Rocco has to pull back again behind him. As they all race out of turn 4, they are nose to tail now from third on back.
Here comes Owen making a move against Kyle James. That is a fight for third. They are dead even, paper clipped together as they head into the corner. 2 drivers surgically attached, heading into turn 4, and Todd Owen has won the battle.
Yeah, he just barely gets a nose out front, but look at James. Fights right back on the outside as they go into the cross flags. James does not want to give it up.
Now Owen is tough in the corners, and he is able to get ahead of James. Here comes Rocco underneath Kyle James as he kind of thunders his way, almost sideways, a little twitch by Rocco, and it costs him some momentum.
Yeah, because Rocco kind of got down a little too low underneath the James car and got the car just pitched a little sideways in the middle of the turn. That causes all of them to lose ground on Todd Owen, who starts to pull away in the third spot.
But Rocco does not budge. Contact between he and James as he gave him an elbow, and that leaves an opening for Ron Williams underneath Rocco. Can't get there. Rocco is in fourth, but there is quite a gap separating him and Owen by about the length of a utility pole.
Yeah, while Rocco and James were duking it out, it allowed Owen to pull away, and yeah, he's got about 5 or 6 car lengths over Rocco now. We're talking about Owen in the third spot. Christopher is all by himself in second, and then he's got to go quite a ways to catch Troy Tallman, our leader, coming around to complete 19 laps.
Plenty of race left, however, as Troy Tallman, he said that he didn't have that car the last time we were here, but Steve McCarthy gave him a pretty formidable car, and he is getting the most out of it. A little deeper in the field, Rocco and Williams are hooked up. Those 2 guys, remember the battle they had on May 19th with Williams taking the lead from Rocco on the final lap. Right now, and he's taped out of the back bumper on Rocco is Ronnie Williams.
Yeah, Ronnie is keeping him honest, that's for sure.
They're painting on Owen too, Pete.
Yeah, they are. They've come within now a length and a half of Owen and continue to close in even closer. But Ronnie Williams right there, hooked to the back bumper of Rocco, just letting him know he is there and could pounce at any time.
The sprint remains the same at the front of the field with Tallman holding off Mike Christopher. Things are a little more hectic in the fight for third. Owen knows he is going to get a visit from Keith Rocco as they scramble out of turn number 4. And now ruffling the feathers of Rocco is Ronnie Williams. So 3 of the best. Owens, Rocco, and Williams fighting for third place.
Yeah, they're all together, and they're about a half a straightaway back from Mike Christopher, who is closing on Tallman, if ever so slightly, has closed that lead in the last couple of laps. So this could be interesting. They're actually coming up on some of the back markers, too, running at the back of the field.
Well, moving up into the top 6, Woody Pitcat. In the Dan Avery owned car, he was able to get by James and things are getting a little tighter at the front. The lead is starting to disappear for Troy Tallman. 6 laps to go, and Christopher is definitely gaining ground on that last lap. Mike Christopher was 1/10 of a second faster.
Yeah, and now he climbs within a car length, about a half a length behind Talman. Boy, he's giving it all he's got. Talman pedaling as hard as he can too, and we've only got 5 laps to go.
So the Tallman lead is starting to fade. In third, Owen by a safe amount over Keith Rocco. But now here comes Christopher. Has some pretty good firepower entering turn number 3. And he continues to whittle away at the advantage of Troy Tallman.
Yeah, the car looks ever so loose coming out of turn 4, as probably pushing it as much as he can and using all of that car to try and get up on the back bumper at Tallman. But the laps are winding down. He'll have 3 to go this time.
Christopher seems to be at his peak, entering turn number 3. Let's see what happens now. Once again, he is within handshaking distance of Troy Tallman, making a move down low. The top 2 could fit inside a Cheerio when they hit the line. We will be down to a 2-lap tussle for the trophy.
2 to go, and this time Christopher looks underneath Tallman out of turn 4, but decides better and pulls up right behind him. He'll follow him through that first and second turn, and again takes a peek to the bottom out of turn 2, but decides not to make a move.
Usually in turn 3, this is where Christopher is at his best. Tallman able to hold him off. We have a 1-lap scoot for the loop between Tallman and Christopher. Christopher, it's do or die time for him.
Boy, he throws it down low into turn number 1, and they're side by side down the backstretch headed for turn 3.
Christopher on the inside pulls away from Tallman. Tallman fighting back. Here comes Tallman, dead even. Trouble for Tallman in turn 4, and Mike Christopher crosses the line first. Christopher to win it, Tallman in trouble. Finishing in third was Owen, in fourth was Rocco, in fifth Ronnie Williams. They came together.
About what good times we had. Every day was a sad day, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. And all the fellas coming. Gonna drink us a beer tonight. Try to find me a girl or two. I hope you find me a redhead, 'cause I've never been one, but I better be